Welcome to my mountain wardrobe. This is a closet confessions about a place that I have had a house for about 30 years in a small village in France. And I keep quite a few of my clothes here that I use just in the mountains. I'm going to take you through mainly winter, but I've got a little bit of summer in here just to show you. And it's a wardrobe I've built up over many years. So this on the bed is a lot of my kind of how I am in the winter. So if I'm skiing on-piste and not doing skiing off-piste, if I ski off-piste, I'll do layers of ski wear and I'll do a different kind of trouser. When I'm doing on-piste, I do these. And these are three. There's a black, there's a blue, and there's a grey. And this is my latest one, which is about 4 years old. These are about 15 years old. And the black ones, I can't remember. But these ones I love because they are from a company called Frauenschuh. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. And I got them in Austria, in Kitzbühel, many years ago. And although they feel a little bit kind of shishy, I love the fact that they're a waterproof charcoal grey. And they're very flattering. They give you a great waist. I'm not somebody generally who chooses clothing wear for sort of the après-ski moment, because I'm not much of an après-skier. I come here to ski really hard and then to relax and not go out. But I wear these with a Frauenschuh jacket, which I think I've got here. And this is a little bit matchy, but really good, lovely colour. Lila's started borrowing it this year, and it's got that inside panel that you want. And she's actually just taken it off. I must get it. And that's it. It's very unbright and chic and easy. But that's when I'm on a piste. Then we've got this. These are gloves I've had 3 pairs over 30 years. And this pair are my newest pair, which I got in 2011. They're from Restelli. It's Italian. Well, these come in black, red, and chocolate brown. And they are the warmest. I've always got my hands being really cold. Any gloves I have to be mittens because my fingers warm each other. And leather doesn't let any wind through. So I love those. Jacket. I got this jacket recently and I wear this with these navy trousers. They're really good ski pants. And they last really well. What are they called again? Goldberg. I think I got them at Snow Rock in England years ago. And then I wear them with this. It's a jacket that's warm when it gets to about a -10. So that works well. Then we've got what I wear jumpers wise. These are my favorite ski jumpers and I alternate. As you can see, we've got navy and grey. This was a brilliant make, and I don't know if they still make it. It's one of the warmest jumpers I've ever got. Cashmere is not always the warmest. It's a double-lined merino wool, and it has this lovely bit for the hand. And this is the make here, which is pronounced, I think it's Longlania, and I think it's made in Scotland at the Alpinist. I don't know if they still make them. It's also got this on the side, so if you carry your skis, then there's something there if you've taken off your jacket. And I think I've got a moth hole in it, which is quite gutting. We generally don't have moths in this house, but maybe we've had a few. These are both by Rossignol, and I have them in grey and navy. They're slightly lighter knit. And then this one is by Bogner, and it's just actually, I just love hints to a Norwegian pattern. And I have that in some of my Norwegian jumpers here. I'm wearing one of these, and I've had this since before Lila was born. There's a lovely shop in the local village. There's a woman there who loves these Norwegian jumpers, and over the years we have bought so many, our family. But I first started buying them probably about 25 years ago maybe. These are the very classic ones. They always have a little bit of velvet here, and they're just really would fit Lila now. They won't fit me, but I'd never get rid of them. They're made of incredibly sturdy wool, and they're great for skiing. You can get some aeration with a zip at the front. And I always fold them really carefully and put them back and make sure there's no little dirty bits on them. I have it in blue. I also have red, which Lila's stolen already. And then another design. This is a men's design, but I was very fastidious then. So I remember I took them all back to England and I had them taken in. And I got the men's design because the women's design had very short sleeves and the men's design always had a longer sleeve. So it's quite old-fashioned, but it feels so comfortable. It's very hot. And then they do one also with waterproof inside, which is so clever, like that. So, it's quite technical, but still it has that lovely knit. And I wear this sometimes when I'm hiking in the autumn or in the spring and it gets a bit cold. The oldest thing in my jumpers have such a history with me. I remember every moment, but the oldest one is amazing. And I think that the person behind the camera will love this story because my nephew's behind the camera. But this is my oldest jumper, and it's from Simpsons in the Strand. And this was my father's. It's still in perfect condition. And he bought this in the 60s. So when you look after things, you can really look after them, because this is now 73 years old. And I've got a few of his jumpers. It reminds me of him. I love these jumpers. He always looked after his clothes incredibly well, my father. He was fastidious, much more than my mother, actually, and really was quite vain in a way of a man of the 60s who was very elegant. And so in his memory, but I think I got it from him, didn't I? I mean, he was a little bit of a peacock. Another one here, which is from Brora. I used to get a lot of cashmere from Brora, and then the latest place I get cashmere is Cos. So those are my cashmere jumpers that I have here. And then I've got a few, these sleeveless ones, the one I had on earlier. I usually wear in the evening with a shirt underneath or a plain cashmere jumper under that, depending on what I'm doing in the evening. I've got that in that colour and in grey. You can see this wardrobe is very navy and grey, can't you? And then I've got a few little things that I like. This is a Prada jumper. I just bought one sort of nice thing out here because I felt, in some weird way, it felt alpine. I've got some long sleeve striped t-shirts, and I have a M&M jumper as well. Trousers wise, I wear either sweatpants, and I've got some of my favourite out here. I wish, please M&M, could you make these again? You can wear the high-waisted, or you can fold them over. And I get back from skiing. This is the place I wear sweatpants in the evening. If I'm not going out, I wear that. One of my favourite, going back again to thermals, is this brand, which is called Apani. I think it's Apani, but it's such a comfortable thermal. I've had them for many, many years. Sweaty Betty used to make the best sweatpants, which Lila found the other day. I used to have these in endless colours. I remember these because I had them pregnant with Lila when I was here, and I remember wearing them, so I just keep them and wear those with Lila. I have some corduroy wide leg trousers, which I'll do with a chocolate brown jumper. I've got some M&M wool trousers, and I've got another pair of those M&M sweatpants, which I wear like that. And then if I'm going out in the evening, or if I've got guests over, I do actually do Serena Butte sets. I've got navy and pink, and then in here I've got a few things that I keep just a bit smarter, but only for occasions. I brought over things when I moved house, and I just thought at some stage I'll wear them. So I've got some cargo pants in grey, which are from M&M, grey trousers from M&M. I've got another pair of silk trousers, and grey trousers again, black trousers, red velvet trousers. These are the ones I don't wear much in London, so I bought them out. And then I have these kind of shirts. I always feel these are mountain kind of shirts because they're either Viella. This I got from a second-hand store. This one was from Zara. I wear that in summer. This is like 15-year-old Zara. And this is M&M. And those feel to me my kind of shirt moments. And then I got a couple of tops. Now I don't know if I'll ever wear them here, but I could go to Geneva for dinner. So this is a really old sequin top. There's an old M&M one in festive green. I might wear that on Christmas Day, depending on who's here. Then I've got two dresses I keep out here. One is from the Friday twinning we did with Chloe. I can't remember where it's from. And the other is a Bella Freud dress, which I adore and which feels festive, and I wear that. Then I've got a few little jackets. This is like a 10-year-old Zara jacket, but I love the lining. And I think sometimes they made things that, if I picked this up and you didn't have the label inside and it was in a second-hand store, you'd go, my God, that's such a beautifully made, wonderful jacket. Look at the detail on it. That's when they made things really, really well.
Don't get that in Zara anymore.
You so don't, Rich, do you? This I adore. This is, actually I might wear this tonight. This is from Jessie Weston, who has a great shop on the Portobello Road, and bought this to wear in Colorado. I went to a celebration of somebody's birthday in Colorado, and I just thought this was a perfect blanket coat. And they are original coats from Native American Indians on the reserve. There's a beautiful reserve quite near where I go with my friends. They have an amazing place there where they sell these coats. I can't remember which tribe. And they have lots of silver, beautiful silver. So I got this from Jessie Weston in the UK on Portobello Road, but they have them if you ever find yourself in Colorado. Otherwise, you can do Portobello Red. Then I've got a really old faux fur, sheepskin from Isabel Marant. And then I've got an old Prada and another old coat there. A few more jumpers. And that's kind of it. I keep things here. I keep sunglasses. I keep, this, I love this coat. I wear every day here. I've worn it for years. I've had it since just when I was born. It's from Otier. And this is from Rejus, the fantastic Nordic skier, which begins with a K. And he does more technical ski wear, and I got some of that in the attic. And this is some faux fur thing, in fact, that I can wear tonight too. Don't know what I'm going to wear tonight. But I just had that with me. So that's it. There's more in the attic, but it would just be another whole closet confessions. Oh, hang on, summer. I'll just quickly show you in the summer bit. A bit of summer stuff here, which I'm going through, and I just brought out, but it's all about these kind of like cotton shirts for dinner in the summer with a pair of jeans because it gets cold at night. And then I've got sort of really lovely little old cotton dresses that I wear to the market, and then M&M jeans dress, and then there's a little cotton dress. Then I've got, what else have I got here? I've got a pair of black trousers if I went to Geneva for the day. Anyway, it's beginning to get messy, so I can't show you anymore. I hope you enjoyed it. Just gives you a little sense of that wardrobe when I'm here in the mountains, and that's it. Richie, thank you so much for filming. Bye.